So many people that come to LA, so many people they leave to LA, both on a daily basis for whatever reason. You came to LA in 2009, which was a very tough time for a lot of people, most people in this country, probably in the globe. Um, what would you advise to people when they come here? Like, know someone, have a plan, don't have a plan, keep your mind open.
I would definitely say have a plan. I think if you're gonna come here, I think you should know someone. I think it's much easier to sort of navigate and get used to um, the city and how things work. If you know a few people or if you know one person who can help get you acclimated to it, um, you should definitely have a plan, and you should also sort of, as much as you can, talk to people and get a good understanding of how things work. Um, Usually, a lot of times, is artists, you come to LA and you have this idea of like, oh, it's gonna be this, and I'm gonna do that, and that may not be the case at all. It could be completely different than what you think. Um, so you want to talk to people who've been here a while, even if you're thinking about moving and you haven't yet. Start reaching out to people in the industry that are here. Like, hey, how is it out there? Like, how does this work? How does that work? What are some of the resources? If they're actors, like, what acting classes are you going to? Like, find out about central casting. Find out about like uh, Breakdown Express, LA Casting, like different uh, sites, and like find out like where you can sort of begin to get your hands in things, and get involved, and but be realistic about it. Be very um, take a very wide-eyed, realistic approach to how you can begin to sort of build yourself up out here. And yeah, I think that's the main advice I would say. Knowledge, information, real information. Um, you know, there's a. I used to say that I had goals and not dreams because I felt like dreams was something. A dream is something you have when you're asleep, but it never manifests itself in physical reality. But a goal is tangible. A goal is real and it's obtainable. And it's a realistic thing you can attain and continue to build on. So have like very realistic goals, and small goals. Like, don't start out sort of with your head in the clouds. Like, really um, start at the bottom. Like, really be like, okay, I know I want to get there, but I know there are things I can do. There are victories I can have that I can continue to build upon. Also, one of the most important things you can do is really study your craft, like hone your skills, so that when you do have those opportunities, you're ready for them. And also being able to show value in what you have to offer, like that's really important. So that it's not so much of like, oh, I want to be a star and I want to be rich, but like, what do you have to offer a producer? What do you have to offer a casting agent or a film? Or, that sort of thing. Like, so really um, study and really focus on your ability to deliver. And if you do that, you'll get more and more opportunities to showcase that. Because people will see the value in your work, and they'll see the value in what you have to offer. So sometimes it really starts there, instead of sort of looking outward to agents and other people to sort of make you into this big thing. Like, really start inward, and with your own craft and what you invest in yourself and your ability to deliver. And um, yeah.
What about trusting people?
That's a tough one, honestly. That's a tough one. Because a lot of people say a lot of things, and um, I try not to personally, like I personally try not to have a pessimistic approach to things, but I'm very I'm optimistic, but I'm cautious in the sense that until something happens, it doesn't exist. You know, that's sort of how I look at it. Like there'll be times I'll get a job offer, and they'll be like, "Hey, you know, we want to fly you to Canada and direct this film," and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, "Okay, that sounds cool," but once I've done that, I sort of put it in another section of my brain. You know, um, and when you hear these things, it's cool, but you don't want to start like making all these plans and sort of having all these ideas based off of just a conversation. You know, you want to wait and sort of be like, okay, I'm cautiously optimistic, but I'm gonna wait and see things play out, and uh, it's better to sort of approach things from that perspective. If you don't want to be constantly pulled in a million directions, and then things don't work out. Because the truth is, like, it's hard to get these projects made. Like, a lot of stuff falls through the cracks. A lot of stuff doesn't work out, and so you know, you want to invest your time and your energy where you feel like it's going to pay off and it's going to be worth your while. So um, I would just say be cautiously optimistic, but um, don't believe anything until it's solidified. It's in front of you. It's happening. Um, uh, yeah, yeah. It's just like protect your heart, protect your mind, you know, because you have too much disappointment, and you can start to become very pessimistic, and um, you know, you start to feel jaded and cynical, and you know, um, you begin to hate the thing that you love, and you don't want to allow anyone to take that from you. You know, take your love of um, this industry or what we do, like to take that from you. You know, so you have to protect that. Yeah.
What about keeping yourself in line, not getting sidetracked for why you came out here?
Yeah, I think time is the thing that sort of determines who's really serious about this and who's not. Like or who's the terms like built for it. Like who's built for this, who's not built for it. I think over time, if you still have, you know, let's say you've been doing this 3, 4, 5 years, maybe some things have worked, some things have not. A lot of projects have come your way, and they may have been real, they may have not, or whatever the case is. And I think it's ultimately if you still have the same love for it, you know, like if it's in your bones and you can't shake it, um, then time will tell. Like time is really going to be the thing that shows you who you are, and when it comes to this industry, and if it really is for you, you know, or if it's just something that maybe you're in a new place, maybe you change or evolve and you feel differently about it. But I think as long as you love it, you should do it. Um, and if you get to the point where you hate it, then you shouldn't. You know, 15, 15 years old, and it has not changed. Like to this day, I knew then, um, and I still know now, and it's never changed. It's been constant. I love it just as much, if not more, today, because I see more possibility than I saw when I was a kid. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, I would say I love it more now because even in things I've done, I still see so much more to do and so many more stories to tell, and um, but I just feel stronger now. Like I feel like I know more. I've been through more. I have more information, more knowledge, and you know, yeah.